Draya. They using my name for clickbait. See, you wanna start fake beef.
Straight to a penthouse, Miami Beach. It's a new weirdo every week. Talk crazy on tweets. They don't want it cause I come to defeat. Anything for clout. Anything for clout.
What is up, my flawlessly kings and queens? Welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the title, you already know we got Natalie Nunn back in the click today, you guys. And I know y'all been hearing about all this riffraff that was going on between her and Curtis. In the click today, you guys. Back in the click today, you guys. Again, now I'm pretty sure you guys know what's going on. If you guys do not know what's going on, Curtis and Natalie are going back and forth online. You know, basically, Natalie is saying that Curtis is extorting her, okay, for a rollie and all types of things, but I call bullshit. I'm gonna tell y'all why, okay? I do believe that Curtis obviously don't care no more. He might be in his feelings because she probably is not speaking to him, or maybe the other way around. Now he did mention that he was done with her, okay? He had left her alone and she felt some type of way about the situation. So I don't know, I kind of could believe that too, because he did pull out the receipts, which we're gonna talk about that in a minute. But I do want y'all to see, after everybody, you know, the fan, and she got on live and she said,
we don't care, and it's great. It's going great. Everybody has their own things, you know what I'm saying? Some people like to, you know, do other things. Some people like to go do this. Some people like to go do, some marriages they do this, some marriages they do that. Stop worrying about what everybody's doing in their marriages and worry about yourselves, right? Right.
You know, I think it really amazes me how a lot of influencers, celebrities, whoever, they're in relationships. Y'all come out to the internet and want to show videos and pop that ish about your significant other. Want to show when y'all on vacation. You want to show how much money y'all be spending. But the moment that y'all get exposed, you know, for your crooked stuff, or what your little, whatever y'all got going on behind closed doors, come out to the public because you didn't want them to know. You get upset and tell people to mind their business, when it's like, not for nothing, if people are not minding y'all business, y'all will not be talked about. I never understand this. It's crazy because they still capitalize off of the fact that their business got exposed. I don't get it. But this is a crazy world we in. But I do want to just piggyback off what she said. She said, you know, in other people's marriages, y'all do what y'all do. You do what we do. Everybody do different things. I do agree that that is the truth. They are grown. It doesn't matter what they do behind closed doors. It's their bed. Yes, that's true. However, it just seemed like everything was a little bit all talk because we didn't see Jacob. We never see Jacob. Jacob is always with their daughter, you know, rightfully so. That's how they operate in their household. That is cool, but it seemed like Jacob may be feeling some type of way because when she was popping it, saying that her husband already know this is how they do, whatever floats their boat, and that he is going to be sitting courtside with her at the game, it seemed like he wasn't there. So I mean, there were some pictures that was floating around online. She even reposts fans being able to see her from the courtside, and she was with a friend or whoever the hell that girl was. The point of the matter is he wasn't there. So it's actually quite embarrassing, simply probably on his part, because it's like, you know, he's at home all the time with their daughter. I don't really know what he really do behind closed doors. We don't know. That's not our business, but I don't know. But what I will say is it's embarrassing as a man for your wife to be exposed that, you know, she is sleeping with another dude and they had a whole little relationship and shinzig behind closed doors, and she's basically coming out to the world saying that you accepted, you already knew, y'all was on a break. So that's kind of embarrassing. It seemed like he didn't want to be out in public with her, and we haven't really seen him, you know, ever since. But I do want to play the audio of Lemon Pepper basically coming out stating like, you know, I already effed you. So if you guys take a look at this, it says she married, but she ready to risk it all. She married, but she in love with me. And now they do look like they was in love. She do look like she in love with Curtis in that video. Okay, take a listen to Lemon Pepper.
You don't own no fucking baddies. I own that shit. You're a fucking liar. You lie all the fucking time. You lie to your own fucking husband and your family. Don't, like, what are you doing? If you want to risk it all by doing irresponsible things with Curtis in public, go ahead. I'm falling all the way back. I told you before, I don't like him coming to our shit. I don't like him coming to the Bad Boys premiere. I don't like him coming to the Baddies premiere. He already at the Baddies West premiere, just taking pictures on the carpet. I don't want this around my. You think you're just gonna keep getting away with the dumb shit you doing? Then have a real ass conversation with your husband. Hey yo, I'm artist. We together, and that's what it is. I don't give a but I already.
Yo, you thought you scared me? I scared you.
Ooh, child, I'm telling you, I was like, not him saying, I don't care. He said all of that. Let me tell you something. It's just crazy to me that Lemon Pepper really, these girls, I'm telling you, money could really do a lot. I mean, I bet you years ago, he would never think before he had that paper, okay, would get such a beautiful woman on the side to call his wife this girl, okay? Now, I don't know if they really married or not. I don't know, allegedly. But I will say that she is crazy as hell, okay? It's no way in heck I'm going to deal with a man who has already been exposed by plenty of his castmates, okay, the cast members, stating that he's sleeping with this person, he's sleeping with that person. It's gotta be, it's a past embarrassing at this point. It's like she really just sits there and don't say nothing. Like, I don't know. It's not enough amount of money in the world that could ever play with me. No, like, it's no money in the world that could ever allow me to let a ninja play with me like that in my face. Okay. So yeah, y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about that, because a lot of people had things to say about Natalie and his cheating scandal, but I think that a lot of people be hyping Lemon Pepper up. He get the cheeks, y'all. Now, it's no secret that these two are also allegedly sleeping with Lemon Pepper, but Hi, My Name is T basically was stating that Scotty was allegedly pregnant. This is what a lot of people were insinuating when she posted in her stories. Everybody clocking on how I fought at the reunion versus how I fought at the racetracks with ET. Truth is, I wasn't trying to hurt the baby. Now, click, Scotty has then denied those claims, so allegedly that is all false. But y'all, the only reason why these girls is definitely dealing with this man, y'all already know, is simply because this man got the money. And the way that he talked to Natalie, oh yeah, baby, I believe he definitely ain't no allegedly over here, but allegedly. Okay, I definitely believe that he been clapping his girl cheeks. I mean, obviously, Rolly said that too, allegedly, in the back. And we talked about that before, where she said, you out here, you effed your way to the top. Like, it is what it is. I believe it, because my thing is, she had a whole show with everybody else. So I'm not understanding why she, out of all the other bad girls that did that little show, that little run that they had that flopped, is the only one that became the one to be the host, right? Now, it's crazy how he just told her himself, like, this is my show. This is not your show. I'm the one who owned Baddies. You're a liar. But you would never come out to the public. You would just make it seem like she really does run stuff. And it's just cute. But at the end of the day, he makes all this money off of them. And the way he talked to her is not how a CEO should talk to his employees. It sounded like he definitely was very much so jealous as F. Okay, how you going to talk about you don't like the man that she with, you don't want him around your establishment, oh, she's gonna ruin this. Her dealing with Curtis has absolutely nothing to do with her work ethic, nothing to do with him at all. So the way he was going in was just like, please, because to be honest, her image is already compromised and she's still capitalizing off of it, making money, selling them baddie blunts, doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, ghetto stuff, toxic stuff, all that shit go viral. It is what it is. Now, if you guys don't remember Anthony, he was on Bad Boys and he said, I've been told y'all baddie sucking block. I hope he stacks this as evidence and files for divorce and takes half of everything. Now, these two women said she stays cheating, like just get a divorce and carry on. Hubby must be the sitter. Ain't no way, dog.
I just want to clear a few things up. I watched Natalie's live just like the rest of y'all. All that you saying was some bullshit. Like, don't believe none of that bitch talking.
Well, for somebody that was on the break, she looked like she was very cozy on that break and had no issues at all with Curtis. Okay. Now, what he said in the caption is, she loved me. I don't know why she telling y'all I'm a bad guy. Now, I know he playing with her. I know she is seeing what he writing. And I know that she is seeing what he's writing. And I feel like they low-key just doing it to each other in public because they mad at each other. But Click, I'm going to keep it real. She definitely did not care about being seen with him in public. She kissing him. She's very affectionate. Break my butt, all right? I just really just feel like, y'all, what is the point of getting married if, you know, you making a commitment to one person, you coming out to the public acting like y'all have such this perfect marriage, just all about you and your husband and your child, but then you get exposed that you sleeping with this person, that person, this person. Like Fabio just came out on some podcast in a damn barbershop, and she literally was exposed for getting clapped by his friend allegedly. So this is like an ongoing list of rumors about her sleeping with other people. But my thing is, like, don't get married to somebody if you want to give yourself to other people. It's all about being single. That's the power of it. Okay. You don't need to waste nobody else's time. There's no point for y'all to, you know, commit under oath and talk about how, you know, for death do us part, for sick and, you know, for richer and poor, and sickness through health, and all this crap, and you my only one commitment, and y'all be out here sleeping with everybody and opening up your doors and wondering why your marriage don't work, because you out here bored. Y'all not finding ways of how y'all can be exciting in y'all marriage with just both of y'all. And that's just my opinion, okay? Because a lot of people out here really be believing in polygamy and all these situations, and I just feel like, you know, people make a mockery out of the word marriage. Okay, I do not believe in, you know, multi-person you know, marriage and open marriage. That's just my opinion. I just feel like if you gonna be committed to, you know, if that person is special enough for you to want to settle down and commit, like, love each other, love on each other, find other things that's going to spruce up your marriage. Always date your wife, always date your husband, flirt with your husband, flirt with your wife, love each other. Like, you know, we only got one life to live, and I feel like if you are not happy with yourself and you're not happy with the person that you've been with for so many years, y'all just gotta just give it up. Why open it up and just say, hey, you can have a break, go have. What is you having sex with somebody else going to do for your marriage? I don't know. People are super weird, but whatever they do, whatever floats their boat. I do want to read this screenshot that he posted, because she allegedly said that he wanted to extort her for a Rolex, because his birthday was just the other day. Now, as you guys can see in this message thread, she has sent him a Rolex. He said, I almost crashed looking. She said, what's your address? She said, are you happy you got the watch? So she did already send him allegedly the Rolex, or got him the Rolex, or probably was going to send him the Rolex but never did it. Okay, I mean, it's most definitely a nice Rolex, but this next message thread was kind of like, what? Now Curtis just hit her up and said, send me my Rollie in money or I'ma let everybody know. She then replied and said, this is the craziest ish ever. And if you could see, in January the 27th 2024 is when they had that conversation, and he said, you lost the realest ninja in your corner. Have fun being a blank on the road. She said, huh? He said, you read what I said. Now Natalie replied back and said, ninja, who the F you talking to? I'm being nice, like I said. Now, these messages was before the turmoil. It said, what's good with you? You acting weird. That is what he texted Natalie. She said, huh? I shot my music video yesterday all night. He said, I know you could have said something, but it's all good. She said, I'm just waking up, laugh out loud. He said, well, I'm going to be in Miami tomorrow and I'm going to pull up on your A. I bet you woke up after reading that. He said, I needed a 2-day break from my family and I miss you. I already got the flight, so you want to see me or not? As you guys can see, she never wrote him back. He said, are you awake, baby? January 26th. She never wrote back. He said, you on a boat, baby? She said, yes, my phone about to die. Now, he could have very well, you know, probably called her and then could have had a conversation, or probably met up. We don't know. However, this is just in the message threads. And it seemed like she definitely was standoffish and wasn't really, you know, trying to see him or anything like like that. Maybe he was trying to come over there to get some poom poom and pick up those, you know, that money and them gifts and them Rolexes and stuff. And she just basically dubbed him because he said, why you turn off your location? She said, I didn't. He said, I don't see it no more. Then he said, yo, what's really going on with you? You acting slow. Yo, I'm leaving. You want to talk before I go or nah? And then it says, if not, it's cool. I'm out. Now, click, it looked like he is more than just a thing. I mean, she was sharing her location with him. He was sharing his location with her. It seemed like they was actually in a private relationship, okay? And he was very upset about this because he said, F-U-B, I put in all that time for nothing. But click, y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about this situation. I do feel like it was definitely more than what Natalie Nunn is making it seem and painting it out to be. And I also think that her husband feel the same way as well while she's sitting here trying to fake it. Like, keep it real, girl. You already got caught. It's already in, you know, 4K. You're posting text messages basically showing that he's mad. You know, it's giving he's bitter, he's mad. And, you know, at the end of the day, you knew he was on the show Bad Boys. And a lot of the boys that was on the show Bad Boys is some, you know, Fruit of the Looms, and not to be, you know, they very, very sassy girls, and it's nothing wrong with that, but at the same time, it's given he's very, very, very sassy. You know, he mad because he's not getting his gifts, and it does look like that, but I also feel like maybe she could be feeling some type of way. Something's just not going on. Maybe she's tired of being his sugar mama, because I feel like it's something more, because he was sending gifts to Natalie Nunn's mother. Like, if it's not that serious and it was just for a break and he was just a fling, why is it that her mother is in his messages and they're talking to each other? And he said, me and her mom best friends. I sent Natalie a gift to her mom's house so her hubby wouldn't see. That's my baby. She just mad, y'all. Now, click, as you guys can see right here, it says, hey, how are you, mom? Did the package get to you? Now, he calling Natalie's mom, all right? You know, once you get that close enough to be like calling, you know, the girl that you sleeping with mom, you know that you got some type of pull, right? And also sending gifts. Let's not forget that, right? Then she wrote back and said, I'm good, and yes, it came. Hey, Curtis, I just wanted to reach out and say thank you for being a good guy. I've enjoyed hanging out with you, and I know Natalie is feeling a certain way. Call me when you can talk. I'm always around. Now, I don't know how to take that, because, you know, moms be trying to creep up and you know, sleeping with their daughters, you know, little fling or whatever. You never know. I don't know if mom dudes get down like that, but you can either take it two ways. You can take it, she trying to talk to him behind closed doors, or you could just take it to the fact that she like, listen, take it to the chin. She knows her daughter. She knows her daughter probably really do love him behind closed doors, but she probably with her husband just for the image and the fact that their daughter is actually still young, and she probably want to have her daughter grow up in a house with a mother and father. But I feel like, listen, if your husband is not pleasing you the way you want him to please you, it's time for y'all to, you know, do other things that you know, and make other ways for him to be able to please you. Or if it's just not working and the shoe don't fit, just stop wearing it. Get another pair, because she ain't got no problem getting another pair, okay? She ain't had no problem talking to nobody else. So it is what it is. That's all I got to say about that. I just feel like, listen, if you're going to get married, try to commit. Y'all have to commit. You can't. Why are y'all doing making these big movements? You got married in 2012. It's 2024. You out here sleeping with this person, that person, this person. Whatever floats y'all boat, rock y'all boat, y'all do it. But I feel like when you make a vow and you make a promise that you are going to be committed to only that person, y'all should see it through. I really just feel like, even if he is extorting her because he feels some type of way and he was holding a secret, and she said that her husband so-called knew, which I feel like he had an idea. He's not dumb. In the back of his head, he knew, but at the same time, he didn't know all details. And I'm sure he didn't know that he knew the mom's address and was sending her gifts there. So it's clear that she was still dealing with him. Simple. And one thing I will always preach and always say is always be real. Be an honest person. It does not hurt to be real. Like, it's literally not just about your children. It's about your mental health. It's about the other person's mental health. You got to to think about other people's
things.
feelings into account, especially if it's a domestic violence situation. That's different. But if it's just y'all in a relationship and y'all falling out, don't look at it. Don't look for it in nobody else. You know, people grow apart all the time. You know, you guys, this is a real life. When your parents, things is different, schedule change. You know, you guys forget to do the little things that you guys used to do in the beginning that made you guys fall in love. So I feel like when you start looking for that void and trying to fill that void in someone else, things become messy. It becomes a sticky situation. And then now you got to try to explain to the public why your marriage is not so perfect the way that you make it seem like it is. Okay, let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about that situation. I'd love to know your thoughts. But next to the click, we got Drake and Brooklyn Nicole. Now, if you guys do not know who she is Big Latto's little sister. She is 21 years old, and there are rumors that her and Drake are allegedly messing with each other the whole time behind closed doors. They were like sneaky links with each other. Now, somebody at a restaurant actually caught them leaving the restaurant together. I'm not going to play that video, but this is a screenshot of both of them being able to leave out at, you know, she left out a little bit before him. Then he walked up behind her and left out. And I feel like just because y'all see these two together don't mean anything. But the Shade Room did post this situation, and a lot of people had things to say on Twitter, and a lot of people had things to say in the comment section, and I got a lot to say. Okay. Now, click, they were talking about this new remix that he just dropped with For Bat's song. He's on the remix. I absolutely love this song. Y'all go check it out. It's such a vibe, okay? Breath of fresh air. Love this song. I love songs that's straight vibe, okay? But anyways, y'all, I do want to really talk about the fact that he did mention a girl from Clayco. Now, y'all know Latto is from Clayco, and obviously her sister's from Clayco. And he talked about he didn't know that the girl from Clayco had it like that, which I'm pretty sure he's talking about Brooklyn. Wink, wink. But we don't really know about that. What I don't like is the comments that I'm seeing. I understand that Drake is in his 30s, okay? And she is in her early 20s. She is 21. The girl is legal. She is most definitely a grown woman. And I feel like if she want to date her a freaking billionaire, I don't know how much money Drake got, but the man is rich, okay? He owns his own OVO jet, the biggest one I've seen yet. And I feel like at the end of the day, she's youthful. If he like her and they dealing with each other, so what? She is above the legal age. She's old enough to drink. She's old enough to push her own key. She is a grown woman. And y'all have got to stop with these narratives about people being a certain name, which I can't say it on here, because they're dating someone younger than them. She is of age. But I think everybody's taking it too far now, because they're saying out of all people, really, Drake really had to date Latto's sister. Like, this man always gets his lick back with Nicki. I swear, some of y'all fans be so toxic. They are the ones who be starting all the drama and the beef. Nicki Minaj is on her sold out tour. I mean, click, I highly doubt that he is on her mind, and she's focused on where he is sticking his manhood at, okay? Y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about that situation, because I feel like these comments is getting absurd about the fact that he's a op and all types of... How is he a op? Because he's dealing with Brooklyn Nicole, Latto's sister. Why? Because Nicki is beefing with Latto, quote unquote. We don't care. Grow up. These are grown people, grown adults. And if he want to stick his manhood somewhere, if it is going that way, then it is what it is, okay? Now, click, this girl said Drake is 37, she's 21, and I get the age gap is very big, right? However, I feel like people who just says Drake is an op because he's choosing to deal with Latto's sister needs to grow up, because at the end of the day, it's all a narrative. Nicki Minaj has no business with allegedly beefing with Latto, because Latto was once a fan and she also did pay homage. So I felt like they little catty beef was for no reason, and she low-key was blackballed because of that argument, because the barbs would not stay off Latto's neck because of that. So yeah, y'all, I don't really know about that, but y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about that. I think that people just need to grow up. It's always the fans who start the stuff. But what I did not like about this about this tweet is that Draya can have a kid by Jalen. Drake can date Brooklyn. Now, if you guys do not know who Drea Michelle is, she was on Basketball Wives, and she has since gone viral from announcing her pregnancy with this now 22-year-old boyfriend. Okay, she is having a girl. She wrote a long, lengthy caption that we get ready to read on National Women's Day. But this guy is 22 years old. He's a pro basketball player, and from the look of it, guys, it looked like this is going to be his first child that he's going to be bringing in the world. But it looked like a lot of people is not here for the age gap. Pregnant by a 21-year-old at 40 is diabolical, especially when your son and newborn daddy are the same age. Laugh out loud. Now, click, people over there on the X app is as going as far as finding 13-year-old pictures of Mr. Jalen Green, stating that she was actually 30 when he was 13. Drea Michelle being born in 1985 and having a baby with someone who is my age, born in 2002, is extremely disturbing. She is just as bad as Marcus Houston. Now, click, y'all can pause the video and read everything that everybody had to say, but pretty much everybody felt some type of way about this age gap. I noticed that a lot of times the females get away with it more than the men, okay? But I will tell you this, these people are adults. He's literally 22 years old and she is 40 years old, and she is about to have their first daughter together. Now, y'all already know I make my reservations, and y'all know we're gonna always most definitely talk about it. I'm just gonna say it just like this. Personally, to me, I do feel like it is weird, and the reason why I do feel like it is weird is because she does have a son that just graduated not too long ago, who is literally the same age as Jalen, okay, 1 year younger than him. So I do feel like, if me being the mom, I'm 30 years old, so I don't ever see myself, if I wasn't married and was a single cougar, I would not be dating nobody younger than me, let alone my son's age. Like, you're about to have a child with a child. Technically, your kid is a 21-year-old and your baby father is a 22-year-old. And so to me, I feel for the son more importantly, because he's the one who's getting the most flack, because at the end of the day, he has to live with this. He has to live with the fact that people are stating that, damn, your stepdad is 1 year older than you. So he may be very well embarrassed, but we don't know that. He's pretty much never going to speak out about it. He is an adult, but he never gets involved in his mom's shenanigans, okay? So it just is what it is. I mean, like I said, she is grown, he is grown. Congratulations to her. But yeah, sometimes, you know, people find love in many different ways and shapes and forms and ages, as long as he ain't under the legal age, okay? Give her some flack. I mean, she is 40 years old. She is a bad mama jamma, and I feel like at the end of the day, whatever works for her works for her, okay? But don't get in the comments talk about, well, it's okay for Drake to date her. Listen, it wasn't weird for Drake. Listen, let me tell you something. Drake is 37 years old. Yes, Brooklyn Nicole is 21, but Drake also does not have a 21-year-old son. So, because I would say the same thing if that was the case. If Drake had a 21-year-old son or daughter, I would definitely say something about that too. I would think something was wrong with that. But again, that's just my opinion. That is all I got for this Click News. Y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about this compilation. I know a lot of things is going on, so stay tuned for the next Click News. As I always say, if nobody told you that they love you today, just know that I love you. And yeah, I'm sick, so just know these uploads is coming up slow. I'll see you guys in the next Click News. Bye.